Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rebel Ramblings. Have a just a quick question for you guys. So I have a lot of new subscribers and viewers to the channel, which is good. It's really actually amazing to see the channel growing so quickly, because my other channel, which I've had for several years, was very, very slow in kind of growing. So it's nice to see so many other fellow Star Wars fans kind of responding to the first couple of videos I've done so far, because I realize not everyone watches the videos like in order, you know, because sometimes you could do a video will be recommended, you do a search for something specific, so not everyone watches every video that you've done, including like, because I did have like an intro video, but if someone kind of came across one of the other videos, I sort of realized that my preview series, which is what I'm doing right now, is causing a little bit of confusion for some people, and I do want to kind of ask you guys what I should do going forward, because there's a couple things, because I don't want people to be misled. I don't want people to think that like my preview series, which is supposed to be just a series of videos that I'm doing of stuff that I have that I've collected over the years that I will eventually be opening up and putting up in my eventual Star Wars room on display. But until that room is ready, it's a lot to do in that room, but until that room is ready, I just figured like I didn't want this channel to kind of be kind of dormant until that time. So I figured like I came up with this idea of doing what I call the preview series, which was based on the idea of some of the toy lines that, when did it start? Was it Jedi? I want to say maybe before Jedi. I don't know too much about sort of the original toy line too much, but I think I want to say Jedi maybe it was the first time where they had figures that came out before the movie. And the prequels obviously did this, you know, had stuff that came out before Phantom Menace and before Attack of the Clones and before Revenge of the Sith. That's kind of where the idea came from. I figured like, well, what if I did my own preview series of stuff that I will eventually be opening up and displaying, which is why I called it the preview series. But what I didn't take into account that I think some people are thinking that like when they see that, you know, preview in my title of the video, that they're thinking like, oh, is this a preview of something that Hasbro is working on that they're going to be coming out with? And I definitely don't want any confusion. I definitely don't want to mislead anyone. And I definitely don't want false clickbait. I mean, clickbait is okay in small levels because, I mean, it's YouTube. You have to have a little bit of clickbait, but I don't want like misleading clickbait. So what I want to ask you guys is I can do one of two things. Well, actually one of three things. I can just leave it as is, but just know at the start of every video, I will just explain what the preview series is, so that if it is someone's first time watching any of my videos, they're not like, well, what? This is, you know, what is this? You know, I at least explain it right away. So I can do that, or I can just not do the preview part in the description, and not in the description, but in the title of the video, just leave the preview part off, but just have the name of whatever it is that I'm showcasing in that video. Or I guess the third option would be just come up with a completely different sort of name for this series. Because my main point for having the preview there, it's something I do on my other channel. And for those who don't know, my other channel is mainly about horror films, physical media, you know, Blu-rays, 4Ks and stuff like that, you know, movie collectibles and things. In order for people to see very quickly what a specific video is about, I just had them at the start of every title. It'll say like news if I'm announcing like movies that are eventually coming out on, you know, some format somewhere, or pickups for stuff that I, you know, bought and then just got in, you know, reviews obviously for, you know, stuff I'm reviewing. So it was just a very quick reference point for people to see. So that's why it's like that would be in all caps, and then I'll have the description of what the video is actually about. So I figured to carry that over to this channel, which I mean makes sense depending on what I'm doing, especially if I'm doing like an unboxing or a review or something along those lines. But maybe the preview one is a little bit too, maybe it's just not the right word or something. So that's why I'm going to ask you guys what you think. Should I just keep it, but just know I do have to describe at the start of every video what the series is? Do I just lose the preview part? Do I come up with a different name? Definitely want suggestions, because I'm not 100% sure what to do here. Because again, I don't want to mislead anyone. I want everyone to, you know, hopefully come across the channel and hopefully, you know, stay around for a while, because I love meeting other Star Wars fans, including a lot of you who I've already chatted with a little bit in the comments here and there. You know, people, because some of you did come over from my other channel, but yeah, a couple of you are new, so welcome, right? Just in case I can't give it like an official welcome to a lot of you. And thank you for giving my channel a chance. Hopefully I can keep you around for a very long time. So I definitely appreciate any advice you guys have for how you want me to kind of handle this sort of preview series. So just a quick video on this. I do have a ton of other stuff to do in this preview series, or whatever I end up calling it, before I finally get to, which I'm looking forward to, the actual unboxing and displaying of them, which will be coming down the line. And also at some point there'll be kind of other stuff too, as far as like covering some of like my favorite characters from the films and like some of my favorite themes, some of the more like filmmaking aspects that have definitely inspired me over the years. So a lot of other stuff to come, but but in the short term right now, it just seems like the preview series is just kind of a fun thing to do. So there is something on this channel, and I have a lot of fun doing them too. And it's also kind of a nice way to kind of go back through some of this stuff, because a couple of these things, like, you know, I haven't actually taken a good look at them since I got them. And some of this stuff, again, I got, you know, a year or two ago. Some stuff I've had for like many, many years. So again, it is kind of fun sort of revisiting them. So let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.